Hello, hello, huns. This is your handful mama. I am back again with another video. I am back again with my shrimp fried rice once again. I hope you guys watched that first video, but this video I'll be adding 3 extra ingredients that I did not add in last time. These 3 extra ingredients are healthy as well. But let's go ahead and start. I've already have my shrimp that's cooking on low on the stove. I've chopped that up really fine. I picked this up from Walmart in the frozen section, and I have about a half a bag of shrimp here, and I've just cut it down really fine, and I added some a little season salt to it. Okay, over here I'm going to go ahead and add my olive oil, and I'm going to add around about maybe 2 teaspoons so I can get that up to a good fry. I'm going to turn my eye up. And also over here, one of the ingredients that I didn't use last time, I didn't use the string beans, and also I didn't use the carrots. And also on the back of the stove right here, I have my scrambled eggs, and they're just a little dark in color because I put some seasoning on. I put just a half a teaspoon of oregano in the eggs so they can already be seasoned up. So when I mix everything together, everything will hold its own seasoning. And over here I have my rice. This is my brown rice. I cooked a little extra this time. As you can see, I have around about maybe 4 cups of rice here. And I wanted to add a little more rice so I can just make a large dish so it will last maybe 2 or 3 days. Okay, over here, back to my shrimp. That is starting to fry up with that olive oil. So I'm going to go ahead and get that stirred all up together and let that fry for around about 1.5 minutes to 2 minutes. And I'll be back to show you guys when I mix the other ingredients. Okay, huns, I am back, and my shrimp has cooked for about 1.5 minutes to 2 minutes. I'm going to go ahead and get the eye off of that because I don't want it to overcook. Remember, when you cook your shrimp, you want to cook it no more than maybe 4 minutes. And make sure you take the end of the shrimp off before you add it. And then you can just chop it down really fine. Okay, this, like I said, it has cooked. I'm going to let that cool for maybe 1 minute. And I'm going to go ahead to my brown rice over here. And you also can season your rice with maybe just about 2 tablespoons of garlic powder if you're cooking about 4 cups of rice. You don't want to over season it, so you can taste it as you go along, as you're cooking it. And this is about the longest ingredient that is cooked in the shrimp fried rice is the rice. The rice takes around about 15 minutes, and you want to keep checking on it because you need it to come to this dry consistency every time to make your shrimp fried rice turn out correct. Okay, my shrimp has cooled down, so I'm going to go ahead and get my rice in there first. I like to add my rice first while my skillet is still warm. So if that rice needs to cook a little longer, it'll be cooking, you know, when the skillet is still kind of warm on from cooking that shrimp. So I'm gonna go ahead and add just around about maybe 2 cups, and I'm gonna go ahead and get that stirred in because I want everything to be stirred in equally. And that olive oil, it's best to use that olive oil because that olive oil just make it cook up really good, and that's healthy as well. So I kind of combine that together, and then I'm going to go ahead and go in with some of my vegetables here. And try to mix everything equally, so I just want to do like half of all the ingredients. And then I'll go back in and just start over again with that first ingredient that I added. Okay, at this point you can go ahead and get your eye back on maybe low, so it can start frying your rice back up and all the ingredients that you added. Because after you get this in the skillet and everything is combined, you want to still fry it for at least around about maybe 4 to 5 minutes. And like I said, I've already seasoned like all the ingredients before I added it because then you don't have to worry about putting a lot of seasoning on at the end. If you want to put some extra seasonings on here, just try to use your garlic powder and maybe some parsley or maybe like some oregano. So I'm gonna go ahead and add just around about maybe 2 teaspoons of oregano. Like I said, I've already added some seasoned salt in here, and also I've added some garlic powder. Now if you have the onion powder, you can add just a teaspoon of onion powder. If you have the minced garlic, you can add a teaspoon and a half of that. All of those flavors is only going to be for the best. It's only going to make this shrimp fried rice just have that extra pop. Okay, I'm going to go back in with my rice since I added that first. And I'm going to get the rest of that in here. And if you want to use a whole bag of shrimp, you can. I just try to use a half a bag and stretch that, because I am down for stretching my dollar. I always try to bring meals that will stretch my dollar, and then I try to share those meals with you guys to stretch your dollar. Because if you make a large skillet like this, like I said, this is going to last. Even if you have like a family of 5 or 6, it still should take you to a day and a half. And the reason why I say a half a day, you can eat it for that lunch. You might not have enough for that evening, but it will get you over to lunch. Okay, let me go ahead and get my eggs in here. And you don't have to add the oregano on your eggs. I just added the oregano on my eggs because I didn't want to use any more of that seasoned salt. I didn't want it to be too salty, so I just went ahead and just put some of that oregano in there, because I know that oregano, it don't have salt in it. So we're back again with the shrimp fried rice, but this time, like I said, I want to show you guys those extra ingredients. I wanted to show you when I added the egg and the carrot, those string beans. And you guys, you cannot beat this cooking this at home. I mean, this is probably under $4. I mean, you got just about a whole bag of rice. That's like maybe a little over 50 cents. You got a half a bag of corn from Walmart. That's about 77 cents. So half of that's about maybe a little over 30-some cents. And then you got your other bag of carrot with the string beans in it, and also with those little peas in it. That's about 40 cents. I think that bag is at Walmart for around about 88 cents. And then your shrimp is a little over $5, maybe $5.30 cents. You just use a half a bag of that, and that's a little over $2 and something, maybe $2 and maybe 60, 70 cents. So you getting a meal here for $4 or a little under. You cannot beat that. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and add the rest of those vegetables in here. Make sure you don't add that extra water at the bottom of your container, because it seems like you always have just a little water left from the drainage of those vegetables. I'm just going to get that mixed in really evenly. And at this point, you want to make sure you've been having your eye on. You can just put your eye on low, because I've been mixing the other ingredients for like maybe 45 minutes now. You want to make sure everything is stirred all up together. And you guys, this is a large dish, and those colors is really making it pop. This is a healthy meal. You can get a large bowl of this, and it shouldn't run no more than 350, if 350 calories. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and get my soy sauce out the cabinet. You guys, this is the same soy sauce I used last time. You can get this from Walmart. It's a low sodium, and I think it's maybe $1.50 or a little over. So I don't have that much in here, so I'm probably going to end up using almost all of this with this large skillet, and I will. So that's around about a cup. So I'm using all of that. Now, when I made the shrimp fried rice last time, I think I used maybe a half a cup because I didn't have such large of a dish. So you guys, I really hope you guys try to make this, because I'm telling you, it's really delicious, really affordable. You cannot go wrong. And it's really quick. I mean, you can put your rice on. It has to cook, like I said, maybe 15 or 20 minutes, but you can put that on and, you know, go do something else. Just keep it on low. And just remember to stir it, you know, come back and stir it at least every 5 minutes. And once that cook up and you get that good consistency, you're ready to add the other ingredients. And then, like I said, some people might have the rice cooker. So I'm hoping I get fortunate so I can get me one of those rice cookers. And then I don't have to constantly check on my rice every 5 minutes, 4 or 5 minutes, but that's okay. You know, I don't mind. I just thank God for just, you know, being able to make these meals that I can share with, you know, you all, with everything that's going on in the world today. Okay, I got that mixed up. It's looking really pretty. Like I said, I hope you guys end up making this. It's really affordable. You'll make a lot of, it'll stretch a long way. That's what I'm trying to say. It'll stretch a very, very long way. So just want to share this with your family. It is done. It's looking really, really good. I know it'll be really, really tasty. Once again, this is your Handful Mama. Please don't forget to subscribe, like this video, comment, please share with everyone, and please stay safe and stay blessed, and don't forget to hit the notification bell so every time I make a video, you'll be first to know. Bye.